Single child eliminated. Do I make myself clear?
It is Tuesday, it is just before Book Junkie trial starts on Friday. So I've been busy. What have I done? I have fortunately been off work, so I have managed to focus on some things. Yesterday, I started and finished The Austere Academy by Lemony Snicket. I give this one 4 stars. I thought it was really good. It might be my second favourite series of unfortunate events book so far. I think The Wide Window is my favourite so far. It does seriously bug the life out of me when everything gets repeated in every single one. There is always like a recap like sprinkled through the first couple of chapters about what's already happened. And that does annoy me. But I feel like it's not going to stop because with these being children's books, it really helps, I guess, the children to keep up to date with the shenanigans of the Baudelaire children. I enjoyed this one. I like the different kind of setting. I know in the fourth one we had them working at a mill. In this one we have them in a boarding school. And again, pretty much none of the adults are likable. I enjoyed the two Quagmire triplets as characters. They were really good. It was finally good to get some kind of support for the Baudelaire children, as well as some progress with like some kind of like mystery going on with VFD. In the TV show, I think they did a much better job with sort of introducing that kind of side narrative to explain a lot of what's going on in this. I feel like the TV show also did a better job at developing secondary characters. We always seem to be getting the same kinds of people in each one. It's always people against the Baudelaires, and it's getting a little bit old now. I must admit, I do enjoy comedy as spats and calling everybody cake sniffers. Like, yeah, I give this one 4 stars. It wasn't like incredible, but I am enjoying my series of unfortunate events reread. I'm glad I could finish it in the day because I was just like, I hadn't finished anything since Evelyn Hugo, and I think I'm having a hangover. Somebody in the comments on my last vlog about Evelyn Hugo said it perfectly. It's like a hangover. I can't seem to get into anything after Evelyn Hugo, but fortunately I managed to pick myself up out of that by reading a children's book, so that really helped. And then today I have been reading Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green. The author is coming to do a signing at my Waterstones on this Saturday, so you will see it in this vlog. Hopefully I can like vlog something on that day. It's going to be a pretty hectic day. I'm 250 pages into this. I'm really enjoying the story. So it's about Alex. I said in my last vlog that it's a bit of an Alice in Wonderland twist. No, no, it's not. By title alone. But a colleague at work told me it was, and clearly fucking lying. This is a contemporary. Alex is a 16-year-old awkward teenager. He's a virgin. He's fallen in love with a straight guy kind of thing. who works at this amusement park called Wonderland, and Wonderland is kind of falling apart. It's on its way out. But Alex manages to find a part-time job at this amusement park, and he meets a girl called Effia, who is a secondary character. She's a great sort of like new best friend kind of person. And then his love interest, Ben. So Ben has a girlfriend called Bella, and for a lot of this book, you don't know if she's actually real or not. Yeah, so this Ben, he has this kind of romantic tension with Alex, but Alex is convinced he's straight. And I am enjoying all of these kind of things. However, I find a lot of problems with LGBTQ plus romances that I've read. They've just been very unrealistic. A lot of the dialogue has been unrealistic. I think the romance between Alex and Ben, well, Ben is still this straight character. I don't know yet if he is or not, because he does have a girlfriend, but Bella's been away. That's why everyone thinks that she's imaginary. But then, of course, like little spoiler, Alex is on this sort of date with Ben at a pizza place, and then when it just seems like something might happen, that's when Bella shows up. And I just find that just a little too convenient and a little unrealistic. Also, Effia and even Ben are so involved in Alex's sort of love life that it just feels like, especially Effia as a character, she just seems to be like just there to sort of boost Alex up, and she just seems to be revolving around his romances and trying to push him and egg him on, and literally all she talks about is Alex and his love life. Pretty much. I mean, 90% of the time, I'm just like, girl, do you not have anything better to do? Do you not have your own life? And this is one of the main problems I have with LGBTQ plus romances, is that all secondary characters seem to be there just to bolster the main character up. Like, that's literally it. They have pretty much no definition past that. I found the same problem with What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. A lot of the times, like, it was just to, a lot of the secondary characters were just so unnecessary and so useless that the only times they ever had any screen time or page time is to, you know, help the main character with his romantic endeavors. And that's about it. Like, seriously, talk about something else, please. That's one of the only gripes I have with this, and with all LGBTQ plus romances out there, is that, yeah, secondary characters just seem to be there just because, just to help the love life. And I just think sometimes they get a bit too obsessive with it. Like, seriously, just back off. And that might just be a personal thing with me. I am a bit of a cynic. I've never had a boyfriend myself, so I'm just like, as soon as some kind of romantic thing goes on, I'm just like, but at the same time, I am enjoying this. I do kind of like the romance in it, and I don't know if Ben's going to turn out to be straight or not, or if he's going to be bisexual, or just questioning, or confused, or curious. I don't know. But I'm interested to find out. I could have probably finished it by now. I could have read it all today, but I actually wanted to play some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I've been really neglecting sort of other hobbies and other interests this year, because I'm trying to do this Goodreads challenge of 100 books. I think I'm about 5 books ahead of schedule according to Goodreads, so I have time to kill. Saying that though, I do still have things on my TBR to finish. I do have the Book Disney trials to start, but I was just in the mood to like play a game. You know, I love video games. I love my PlayStation 4. I have neglected it all year, apart from when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. As soon as that came out, I was there before the shop even opened to get my copy. I love Kingdom Hearts so much, and I was so excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. But yeah, I thought, let's play some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I actually haven't played it since October, so I was having to start from scratch with the controls, and I always do this. I always start playing a game, and then I put it down for a few months, I pick it back up, and I've forgotten everything. So this is pretty much what happened with this one, but fortunately I got straight back onto it. I completed a couple of tombs and did some more of the story, which I'm a little bit lost at, not gonna lie. And yeah, I just enjoyed the ride. I just so glad I could just do something other than reading today. I really was. So yeah, plan of action tomorrow, finish Alex in Wonderland, maybe play some more Shadow of the Tomb Raider, go to Costa. Boom. So yeah, that is the start of a new vlog. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit quiet. I am excited for this week. I'm excited for a few things that are coming up. I am going to leave it there today. and I will check in tomorrow.
This readathon was created by the Queen herself, Rachel Marie Book Junkie, and I am one of the co-hosts leading the Mage team.
I've been a bit MIA these past couple of days, so I'm coming at you with a vlog on a Friday. I think I've only vlogged once so far this week, and I haven't even started editing any kind of vlog footage. This week is going to be an interesting week. It has been a bit of a busy week, and I will get to those things in a moment, even though I did have like 4 days off, but that's just me, you know. The last I checked in, I think I was halfway through Alice in Wonderland by Simon James Green. I finished this on, was it Wednesday morning? I think it was Wednesday morning I finished this, because I vlogged on the Tuesday, didn't I? Oh my god, what am I up to? I gave this one 4 stars. It was a pretty good LGBTQ plus romance, and the whole like contemporary jazz thing. Definitely not an Alice in Wonderland twist kind of thing. Definitely not. It was very interesting because there was this kind of mystery about, like, because there was somebody who was after. Let me start again. I enjoyed the kind of mystery aspect to this one because it seemed to be somebody who was out to get the amusement park, to run them out of business. I had no idea who it was. They kept getting letters and things were being planted on the amusement park to make them look bad and things like that. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But yeah, I like that. I like the reveal of that as well. There was some drama towards the end of it, which I loved. The romance was very cute, and I don't know if I can really do cute romances. Like, I love them, but at the same time, I'm like, ooh, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, but I liked Alex as a character. He was very relatable. He was very awkward, and he would put his foot in it a lot. Sometimes he'd take it a bit too far. So I think there were times when he could just like reel it back. I think it was just awkward for the sake of being awkward half the time. I did end up liking the romance. I've got to admit, I did end up liking the romance. But yeah, I gave this 4 stars. And then I think I said I was going to try and start Dread Nation, which I am actually 40 pages into now. Dread Nation by Justina Island. This one is for Read Rate Review. I'm going to be a guest on the live show on July 6th, which is next Saturday, or when this vlog comes up this Saturday, so tune in. I will leave more information down below. I mentioned this in my July TBR because I need to get cracking with reading it, but I'm only 40 pages in. I started this yesterday morning. Then I stopped because I'm going to try and read this for one of the prompts for the Book Junkie trials, which is to read an atmospheric or horror book. So I need, okay, hang on, backtrack a little bit. I need to read this first because it is the first day of the Book Junkie trials today for the majors. It's June 28th. So this is my first prompt, Oak Grove, to read a gritty, gory, or gruesome book. Stephen King Cujo is the one for that one, so I've had to stop reading that one so I can read my first mage prompt. But I should have read this one. Like, I should have put this as my first mage prompt, but I'm stupid, so I didn't do it. But I'm 25 pages in, 25, 26 pages in, and the Cujo has already been bitten and he's now got rabies, I think. So it's been quite fast paced so far, and I've been really enjoying it. I've had to stop reading it tonight though because tomorrow is my young adult book group, my first one, with the sign-in with Simon James Green beforehand. So it's all kicking off tomorrow, isn't it? But I have to stop reading this now so I can do some last minute prep for my study group, some last minute prep for my book group. So I'm doing some last minute prep for my book group. Why am I finding it so hard to say that? So I'm doing some last minute prep for my book group. Finally. I think it was just too many oohs. Yeah, so I've stopped reading for the night. First day of the Book Junkie trials, and I've only read 25 pages. Like, how pitiful. May just have a 3-day head start and I'm already wasting it. But I was at work today, 10:30 till 7, and I got some book deliveries from work, and one of them I've been like so, like, okay. So this one I have been so excited to get for like the last month. So Forest Waterstone's booksellers and Penguin got in touch asking if anybody wanted to request proofs of this book. It's 9 to 12. It's a children's book or middle grade, and they described it as Frozen meets How to Train Your Dragon. and they asked, you know, us booksellers if we wanted a proof copy of it, if we could request it. There was a limited number or whatever, and it came today. I've been waiting for the last month to see if it would actually come, and it has come. So this is Frostheart by Jamie Littler, and it is described, in fact, on the, like, first of all though, look at this beautiful proof. It is like, it looks, so this is like a kind of paperback but with a sleeve, so like that's underneath, and then this goes in front of it, so it looks like it's like very bright, sorry, but so it looks like it's under the water kind of thing, and that looks a bit like a Moana-ish like boat. Like that looks very Moana, and there's like runes and things on the back which looks quite Moana-ish. But I'm gonna quickly read the blurb to you because like this just looks so good. Nevermore meets Frozen with a dash of How to Train Your Dragon in this hilarious and heartwarming magical adventure written and illustrated by Jamie Littler. Way out in the furthest, most frozen part of the world, cut off by the monsters that lurk beneath the snow sea, a boy called Ash waits for his missing parents. When a brave rescue attempt reveals Ash has amazing magical powers, he's whisked aboard the Frostheart, a sleigh packed full of daring explorers. They need his help, but can they help him find his family? Bursting with brilliant characters, heart-stopping adventure, and tons of laughs, this is a magical tale about being brave, looking out for your friends, and finding your place in the world. And it comes out on, well, it says October 31st on here, but we also got this, like, sort of little, like, information thing about Frostheart and then about the author. And it says the 3rd of October on this. So this would have been printed more recently than the proof. So I think it comes out 3rd of October, if not the 31st. Doesn't it sound like incredible? And the illustrations inside are absolutely gorgeous. So like they look, so obviously the author is both the illustrator and the writer. But we've got like illustrations a bit like this. I'm sorry, it's so bright. But there's like illustrations like this. I don't know if maybe they'll be coloured in by the time the actual book comes out, but it's got like things like that. Like, I'm so sorry, it is really bright. I am like literally just absolutely living for it. Just like, even like just random sort of illustrations on the pages. I'm living. I am absolutely, if this had have come like a day earlier, I would have put it on my July TBR, but I've already filmed the video, and you never know though, I might still change it. But it just, oh my god, it looks so amazing. So I finally got this, and I'm so excited for it. So excited. This is my most anticipated book of the next half of the year. I do not know why I did not put that in my mid-year book freakout tag. Like, I don't know why. This legit is my most anticipated. So I'm going to try and read this ASAP. I will also put the cover of the final edition up here because it's a beautiful cover as well. So get that on the 3rd or the 31st of October. There is an author called Nikki Thornton, and I've DM'd her on Twitter and stuff. We've discussed things on Twitter and that. She wrote Last Chance Hotel, which was the Waterstones Book of the Month in October. It was October, yeah, in October 2018. This is about a young boy called Seth who works in a hotel. So like this group of wizards and witches come to this hotel for a conference. And during this dinner, which is served by Seth because he is the kitchen boy, is kind of like Harry Potter living with the Dursleys kind of thing. Always forced to make the meals. Not treated as well as he should be. He serves them the food and he leaves the room and stuff, but then the wizard turns out to be dead and everyone thinks it was Seth because it might have been poison. It's kind of like a little like children's mystery kind of thing going on, but it's got magic. It's got a cat called Nightshade as well, and his cat Nightshade like helps him with like this kind of mystery, and it was a really good read. I read this last year, but the sequel, The Bad Luck Lighthouse, has just come out, and I was messaging Nikki Thornton on Twitter because she had like these little signed things that we can put in the book, so like it's like a sticker but signed. I just needed them for my store so I could put them in the books and have them like signed by the author. But I asked for one person signed for me. And she did. She wrote, "To Gavin for all your book selling loveliness. Many thanks, Nikki Thornton." Isn't that so nice? But not just that. She also has this like little postcard thing where she wrote, "Dear Gavin, how lovely to hear from you. Hope these are okay. The inside design of the book is quite busy, so hope you find somewhere to stick them in. Really hope you like the new book. Very best wishes, Nikki." And like, I'm so happy because Like, I love the fact that it like really suits the first book as well. So we've got The Last Chance Hotel, then The Bad Luck Lighthouse, and you probably won't be able to see it that well, but some of the windows are shiny, and the lighthouse window is shiny, but also on the side, I mean, look how great they look together. Like that's shiny there as well. The windows are shiny, and that's still shiny there. So like even on the shelf, they're just like they are just perfect together. Oh, I'm really looking forward to reading it as well. So there's been some like fantastic like children's books coming out recently, and in the next half of the year. So I really want to do a children's recommendations video, as well as a 1K giveaway, because I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers since I joined BookTube. When I joined BookTube, I think I had 2,450 subscribers, and I'm almost at 3,450, so I want to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I wanted to be like all children's books. But yeah, I'm just like, it was such a great day for books, like the best day. So I ended up buying another one for myself. Because I was like, I got a couple of free ones, I may as well buy another one. I'm going to probably leave it there. I'm going to have to let you know how that study group, I'm going to have to let you know how that book group goes tomorrow. I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can. I'll try and vlog some of the sign-in as well. I really hope people turn up for it, though. I really hope people turn up for it. And I really hope people turn up for the study group. It's not a study group. For the book group. I need to stop doing that. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a little book group plan, and yeah, I'll leave it there and I'll check in tomorrow. I'm so happy I got this, like so happy. I'm so excited. I mean, just look, and I will be buying the finished product as well. But yeah, that is it. I will definitely check in tomorrow night. There is going to be no intro today. Fucking vile. Just been at the shops to get me some very cheap rosé. It's absolutely disgusting, not gonna lie. I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. I was at work today. I finally stopped talking about this bloody book group after this segment. But yes, we did have Simon James Green in our store signing his books. No, I Can't Even, No, I Could Never, Alice in Wonderland. As you know, I just finished Alice in Wonderland the other day. I gave it 4 stars. It's a very cute romance, very perfect for the summer. So I would definitely recommend this as a kind of beach read. So you should absolutely check this one out. He signed some copies for myself. We got a photo together, which I will put right here. But yeah, I kept him company for most of the day. The signing went well. There wasn't the biggest turnout because we're like located in the middle of a shopping centre. We're on 1 floor. And it was literally the hottest day in Britain in such a long time. Of course, nobody wants to be stuck in a shopping centre when it's like that. But then, yeah, my book group was right after it, and 2 people came. But to be fair, it was like 2 like 14-year-old kids, and they were like fantastic. They were so enthusiastic, so chatty, and it made it really easy for me, whether it be my first book group, to talk about LGBT fiction in general. So yeah, we spoke a bit about what they loved and what they love in LGBT fiction, and it was good. It meant that I could like just sit down and just relax instead of like doing actual work. By the way, I've already downed a peach schnapps cocktail, so shit, not all of it. Look, I fucking wasted it, haven't I? That was quite nice. I honestly thought that was empty. But fantastic news. I got a parcel this morning. I had to run out the door for work before I could open it, but it was from Grace and Honey, and it is the official Book Junkie Trials candles. Yes! I'm going to sniff test them for you. Make sure they're quite nice. But you can get these on the Grace and Honey website. I will leave a link down below. But these are like the official Book Junkie Trials one. There's Outlaw, Bard. Can we say ish? There is Scribe and Mage. Now, I am a mage, so I should have just got the mage, but I wanted all of them. I wanted the complete set. So I'm going to sniff them. I'll leave the mage one, which is the best one, until last. I'm going to start with Bard. does smell pretty nice. Jasmine and rose petals. Probably inhaled a lot of glitter there as well. But, you know, I've got glitter running in my blood, so it's all good. But yeah, that is a nice one. Outlaw. I'm going to sneakily go to the Outlaws now. Yeah, that's good too. Juniper and Sage. Yes, yes. Very good, darling, very good. And Scribe. Ooh. Oh, that's lavender and bergamot. It's definitely not what I've just pronounced. Ooh, but that's a more distinctive smell now. I enjoy. And finally, on to, obviously, it's going to be the best one. Smell it? Yeah, it's the best one. Let's try it. Ooh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that is fan-fucking-tastic. Mulberry and almond. Ah, I'm gonna light this fucker tonight. Sorry, I want to stop swearing. I've had a drink, okay? Well, it's not even that much of a drink. I've had like that much, and a full can of this. But I don't even have a glass. I'm just going straight for the fucking bottle. I'm just knackered, absolutely knackered. I've read no more of Cujo. Second day of the Book Junkie trials. We've got this 3-day head start, you know, to really get ourselves right in there. And I'm letting us down. But fortunately, I have a surprise week off now. I was supposed to work tomorrow and Monday as well. But my manager said that I could have either next week off or a week in August. And I'd rather next week off because it's been quite quiet with it being such lovely weather. And in August it'll be half term, so the kids will be off, so it'll be busier, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, I am just gonna do that. So I'm gonna read some more of this for like an hour, and then Rachel's To Be Quiz premieres at 10:30. I hope that I really want to like read so much more. I've really slacked the past couple of days. I kind of just want to like sit here and talk about my feelings. My feelings are fine actually. I'm just knackered. I'm just exhausted. Like honestly, I've been on my feet. Oh, right, anyway, sorry, I will go. I'll try and at least read some more Cujo, and then, yeah, okay. It's the end of the vlog. Wonderful, wonderful, and sorry to report it's been quite another uneventful week. Saying that though, we did have the sign-in yesterday, that was fun. The book group and things like that, but reading-wise, I don't even think I really read that much. I finished Alice in Wonderland and the Austere Academy this week. And at the minute, I am 120 pages into Cujo. So far, it's been good. There's like 2 separate families. It's a little hard to talk about this one, not gonna lie. My cat Tiger went missing for like 24 hours the other day, and he hasn't been himself since. And he looks very sad, and he hasn't eaten anything in like 2 days now. I've tried, well, at first I thought it was just maybe he'd hurt his throat and it was like really hard for him to swallow, so he's been drinking loads of water, but today he's been quite, I don't know, he's just got this like dead look in his eyes, and he just seems so sad, and he won't eat. He's getting really thin, so I am really worried about him at the minute. So it's been a little hard to read this. I'm going to take Tiger to the vets tomorrow, first thing in the morning. I was hoping by now he would maybe have gotten his appetite back or something, but he's just, yeah, I hope there's nothing wrong with him. But yeah, I'm gonna take him to the vets tomorrow. It's just, I don't know if it's because I'm reading Cujo at the minute. I'm getting a bit paranoid, or like this is just like really bad timing to read this book. So I haven't really been like I've just been like worried about Tiger too much to like really get into this book today. I've been trying to read it, but yeah, my head's just not in it. There's been a lot of like backstory, which is good. What I like about Stephen King is that he does show rather than tell, especially when backstories are concerned, because he does like to fill his books with as much character development and backstory as possible. And it's still really good in this. I'm just, I'm, my head's not in it. It's not the book, it's me. So as soon as Tiger gets seen to tomorrow, I think then I will be more inclined to read this. Sorry guys, this was a really shit vlog. Just hope Tiger will be okay, you know. But I'm sure he'll be absolutely fine. I will take him to the vet tomorrow and he'll be fine. So on that sad note, sorry. I will wrap it up there. Yeah, again, I'm really sorry that this was not the best vlog. Hopefully, once, you know, my worries are out of my head, you know, I'm probably just overthinking things. I'm just paranoid because of Cujo. And I'm sure he'll be fine. So I'm just going to keep an eye on him tonight. I hope you guys had a brilliant week. Do let me know how it went. Always, always, always talk to me in the comments. I absolutely love talking to you guys. I will check in with you again next week in my next vlog and some other little videos sprinkled through the week, because I now have the week off work, so I can dedicate a lot of time to reading, to making videos for you guys. I just wish I could have given you guys a bit more this week. Never mind. There's always next week. There's always next week. Okay, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.